Hello and welcome to Babysteps In Create Studio 4 Part 12, the filter effects. I'm Tony of Tony's Tutorials and we're on version 4.0.7 of Create Studio 4. First of all, let's go to start from scratch. I'm going to left click on the mouse button and we're in the canvas area. I'm going to go right over to the left hand top corner and you'll see all the icons facing vertically down, and the first one is a media folder, so I'm going to click on that and we get to the horizontally facing icons, and the first one is my media folder, which is where anything that you download will go into there, right? So if you click on that, you'll find the stuff that you've downloaded will be in there, right? Unless of course you moved it, right, which I have. Then you've got your Vecteezy, your Pexels, your Pixabay, your Giphy, your cover, and your svgapi.com. Different things there you can download. I've already downloaded something off Vecteezy in the global folder. Click on the global folder and I'm going to drag this little slider down. So I'm going to left click on it, hold, and drag down slowly. That top one there, I'm going to drag that onto the timeline, and as you can see, it's a vivid picture, so I'm going to just show you that. It's quite a nice video. Looks good. I like the vividity of it. It's quite vivid and it'll be useful for this video. And I also want to get another video in a moment, but first thing I'm going to do is I'm putting my cursor onto the timeline measure of the seconds, and I'm going to left click on it and drag it to the left. And what that's going to do is that's going to lengthen the timeline and shorten the element on the timeline, which is that video. Right, next I'm going to go back to the slider which I was just dragging down. I'm going to drag that down more, so left click on it, hold, and drag down a little bit, and there's the other one. So this one I'm going to left click, drag onto the timeline in the same similar area, and this one's a different image altogether. That one's like an autumn fall kind of image, and the other one's more like a summer spring kind of image, right? Or video, I should say. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to next go back over to where the media folder is, count as 1, and go down 2 the scenes, 3 the studio, 4 3D creator, and 5 is the effects and components, which has got the star shape with the 2 little star shapes on to the left of it. We're going to click on that one with the left mouse button, and we're going to count the thumbnails. So we've got glitch is 1, green screens 2, doodles 3, clip speeds 4, and 5 is filters, right? Now if you pick up the filter, immediately on the timeline you will see both of the elements on there have got a yellow ring around them, even though it's like a rectangular ring, right? So you could put them on either one of those, or you can put them on the timeline. If you put them on the timeline, it'll go on the first one because the first one's showing. If the second one was showing, let's just go back and put the second one showing like that. Right, now put that filter on like that, and then put it on there. Where's it gone? It's gone onto that. It hasn't gone onto this one. Right, so click on this one, effects. It hasn't gone on there. Right, it's gone onto that one. Right, so always remember, whichever one's showing, that's where it's going to go to. Right, so I'm going to click off that to delete it a second, because I want to show you something else as well. So let's go back on the effects and filters and to the filter itself. Right, now if I put this on the timeline here, it only goes on the first one, it doesn't go on the second one. Right, let's just show you. Okay, so always remember, on the timeline, even though both are showing like that they're capable of taking it, whichever one you actually put it onto is the one it goes on, not the other one as well. So if you wanted to put it on the other one, you'd have to take it again like that and put it down there, or you can put it on here because it's showing on here. Right, so if you bounce it off there too many times while you're trying to put it on and you got it on here, you can put it on there instead and save you messing about. Right, okay, next I'm going to go on the first one and I'm going to click between the filter and the toggle. Right, anywhere there will come up, no problem. It'll come up on the filter as well, I mean on the toggle as well, but you'll switch the toggle off so it won't be available there. So like that, and then you have to click it on again and it'll come up. Right, as well as that, I'm just going to click on it and it's automatically changed that one. As you can see, that's quite dense with the trees and it's made it already, so it isn't really good for that one. But let's have a look what it does with the autumn one. So click on the autumn one, go to effects, which is where it is on that particular settings, and then filter, and then click on that one. And as you can see, that don't look too bad. It's not as bad as the first one, so you could use that. That one would be usable, but this one I wouldn't use that for anything, I don't think. Right, okay, so next we change the filter to the next one, so left click on there, effect, filters. Right, vintage, this one will be good for this one and it'll be good for that one as well, so I'm going to click on that one, effects, filter and vintage. And shall we see what the differences are with this one first, being as we're on it? Yeah, well, let's just toggle it off just to see what it's like when it was normal. And as you can see, it's made it more softer colour to it. Right, that's the difference on that one, but it's only slight on that one, whereas on this one you will see a big, oh hang on, I forgot to select it, effect and toggle that off. Makes a big difference. I think it looks nicer with that effect on because it's less sharp to your eyes. That's sharper to your eyes than that. Right, okay, so let's do the next one, which is Chrome. Right, there you see that, and let's just take the toggle off and toggle back on. Yeah, the different look. Let's try this one and effect. I'm going to turn the filter on and what was it, Chrome. Yeah, as you can see, that looks more like a sunnier effect on the Chrome to that one in comparison to this one. Yeah, that one doesn't look as sunny. It looks yellowish, but it doesn't look as sunny as this one does. But it affects this one a lot more, the Chrome does, because of the respective colours already there. I mean, there was the yellowish colours there beforehand. Right, more yellower colours. Right, so it's affected that one a lot more in that respect. Right, let's go to the next one on the first one, shall we? Let's go there and Technicolor. Oh, that one looks so bad there because the denseness of the trees has made it look really bad. Right, so that one would be a big no now, the Technicolor on there. Let's try the Technicolor on this one. That one would be alright for, say, a psychedelic video or something like that, maybe, or something like that. But that one would be usable, this one wouldn't. Right, so let's go back on this one again. Next one for Polaroid. That looks okay with Polaroid. Yeah, let's just check the difference with the toggle on and toggle off. Yeah, it's just lightened this somewhat, just a little bit. And with this one, we're gonna change the effect to that as well, Polaroid, and we're gonna change it toggle. Yeah, it's lightened it. There you go. Gives it a more grainier feel as well there at that end, if you see, because of the darkness there before, it's lightened it up and you can see it better. Right, So next one we're going to have a look at. Oh, sepia. It's got Codichrome twice there for some reason. I don't know why, but I'll have to speak to them about that. I'll mention that to them. Sepia. This sepia is not really what I'd call sepia. Sepia is more yellow than that to me, but it's okay. Looks fine. It works with that. Sepia does. Works with that one. And effect on this one. That's right, sepia. Yeah, and it works on that as well. Works on both of them, that does, so that's pretty good. So you could have this one and that one together, would work. The sepia. Right. Okay. Black and white would be too dense on this one, I think. So we're going to do this one. Let's have a look. Black and white. That's just no good at all, is it? You'd have to use sepia on that one, definitely. But on this one, it's okay. You could do with less black than it is. Could do with a bit more white on there than that. But obviously, it's only gone white where the light is, you know. So yeah. But that one is at least a bit usable where this one ain't usable at all, hardly. Right? Okay. Next is posterize. And that one's not usable on there either for that one. Let's try posterize on this one. Posterize, yeah, you could use this for something similar to a psychedelic as well. You know, if you was doing a psychedelic video, you could do that. That one's not very good though. Right, so we go back to there. Effects, filters. Next one, invert. Now that looks unusual, but you know, you can see some details in there though, which is, you know, I wouldn't have expected it with that one, but you can see some good details in there. Let's go on to this one. Click on it. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing there. Effects, filters, and invert. You can see the trunks quite well on there. That's pretty cool on there, so that's alright. You can use that for a pop video, I suppose. This one I wouldn't use for a lot really. So, but here's a saturate. We'll see what that one looks like. Oops, I've got it in the wrong one. So click on that one. Sorry. Saturate. Looks okay. We'll just check the difference is with the filter being on and off. Yeah, it's just brightened it up a bit, made it more green actually. Yeah, that's even sharper to the eyes than the original. Right, so let's try this one. Effect there. Saturate on this one, and take off that saturate, and you can see the difference. Yeah, that makes that one look more sunny, doesn't it? And this one, if you take it off, not as sunny as that. But say you wanted a really sunny image, that would work for that really. So that's the saturate button. And gamma is the next one, so click on there. Let's go to gamma. Right, let's turn that on, the gamma, and let's turn it off. And you see it's much lighter, much more bright in colour. And on this one, let's just take off the filter. You can see it's gone more greenish on with the gamma, more greenish colour. Yeah, so it worked well with this one. Made that one work well, and this one it just changed the colour to a more greenier colour. So it just shows that some of them will work well and some of them won't work well with this, with ones which are dense. dense videos like this one are not good for some of them, right? So you have to watch to what videos you're using for the particular filter that you want to use with them, like so. And here, let's put this one on and see what it looks like with these. Next filter, darken. It'll work alright, I should imagine. Click on there, click off. Yeah, just darkens it a little bit, but it still gives you a good effect anyway. So those are all the filters that got on. So that's how you use them if you want to, but there's no other way to deal with the filters. You can't do anything else with them other than put them onto the actual videos. So I suggest you check the videos and what the denseness is with particular things like trees and things like that before you put the filters on. The other thing is say you want to do something else. Let's try starting from scratch with stuff from the rocket, which is the studio. Let's get a background on. It doesn't matter which background. One of these backgrounds, something like this. Could have a background like that. Have a character on or something, you know. So let's get a character on. Stuff like that. Just grab a character. Right, let's give it time to set up. Hang on a moment. Just waiting for that to come on now. A few seconds, it'll be on in a second. Don't worry. Just waiting to load up the person. There you go. And just take her down a bit because it's a bit big, isn't it? Like that. Right, so we can put this all the way to the beginning. Why it's not at the beginning. Like that. And this character. Where's the male character again now? Look like a girl to me. There you go. Right, so it starts from there. And there's your character on a video. Right, say you want to change this. What I would suggest is you group them. So we group them. Now select and group like that. So you group them, and then you go to your filter, whichever filter you want, and click the filter onto the group. If it's done it, has it done it? FX, no, it ain't got it on there. What happened there? They don't come on. Let's get the filter on there. Okay. Now it's got the filter on, right? So you can change it to what you want then. Like that. So you could, it includes the lady as well. I mean the man, sorry, that's a man, ain't he? I could have sworn that was a woman. Never mind. But if you have them grouped, it'll affect anything in that group, right? So, you know what I mean? So it would fit with everything else. That makes more sense to me. So, well, right, so you've got them all fitted in and they're all work together. So if you've got multiple items, put them in a group and then add the filter after, and that way everything will come in together and it'll work together as a group like that. Right, that would be my suggestion. Okay, so if you've got a plan of a video which you're doing using this the studio stuff and the shapes and different things like that, put them all in a group and then add your filter after. That way it'll work within that group and
it'll be ideal for you then. It'll work really well. I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway, and I hope it's been useful to you, and I hope you've found some useful tips. You'll have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a problem with me jaw at the moment. I'm having some struggle lately with some kind of neuralgia problem in the face across here. So, but anyway, I hope it's been useful to you anyway, and if it has, please like and subscribe to Tony's Tutorials, and hopefully I'll see you next week for some more videos. Right, so thank you very much anyway for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.